Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome to another challenge. Today we are taking a look at Donkey Kong Country Competition for the Super Nintendo, a separate version of Donkey Kong Country that was released for competition's sake. People would race through this to see how fast they can get in this game, how far they can get in this 5-minute time span, as well as the main focus of it was to see how many points you can build up in 5 minutes. So I'm going to be doing 2 runs of this, so this will probably be about a 10-minute video. I'm going to see how far I can get within the 5 minutes the first time. Then the second time running through this game, I'm going to go ahead and see how many points I can build up by the end. Hoping I can beat the first time through this, but we'll see. I'm just doing this for a casual little video, just for fun. I always love speeding through Donkey Kong Country if I'm able to. So much fun too. And also gives me some good practice for a future Let's Play. Now when you hit those checkpoints and you die, the timer does keep on going. So if you die in one of these levels, it actually kind of makes it harder on you to get a fast time. So it's really encouraged to go as fast as you can, but be as careful as you can as well, not to die. And I really didn't hear about this game until I think it was around either 2008 or 2009 when I was starting to discover some emulators on the computer that I found this game while I was trying to get Donkey Kong Country 1. I found this right next to it, so I downloaded the ROM of the game, and I wanted to see how this game was. Was it just like a ROM hack? And it wasn't until recently, after doing some research, that I figured out this is actually an official game. I'm playing a ROM of it though, because I don't own the original cartridge. I don't really know where you can even find a cartridge of this game anymore, because I don't know too much about this, but I do know for a fact that there wasn't really that many of these cartridges made compared to the original Donkey Kong Country. So it'd be a little harder to track this game down. But I wanted to at least do this as a challenge video for you guys here, so I still have the ROM from around 2008, 2009. I don't remember when I downloaded all this stuff, but I had this for quite some time now. I'm so far doing pretty good, actually. I'm getting pretty far into this. This does give me some good practice for when I do a Let's Play of this game in the future, because this is one game that I really do want to make a Let's Play of. It's one of my favorite games of all time. One of my favorite Super Nintendo games I always see myself coming back to. So, yeah, I want to make a Let's Play of this game in the future, and this is some pretty good practice. Although, as you guys have noticed so far when I'm playing this, the levels are kind of mixed up a bit. After being the first level, we went to the third level in the game, and then after being the third level, we went to the second level, so it's not in order. It's not in any particular order at all. It's not randomized either. It's different from how the original game is. That's all I can really say. Last time I played this was around 2009. I think I got as far as beginning this level here, and then I got booted out because I went over the time limit of 5 minutes, so can't go any farther. As soon as that 5 minutes hit, then the game completely freezes up, and you can't do anything. That's not a glitch, that's actually the programming in there, because as soon as that 5 minutes was up, then that was to tell the person, you're done, move on to the next. So that was kind of a good way to do it, I guess. Just when you play the game itself without knowing that, yeah, it kind of does feel awkward, but originally this game was made just for competitions. It wasn't made like for mainstream public to really play it, but some people have tracked down the cartridge of this, which explains how the ROM was leaked on the internet. And careful that be. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting title. Really is. Not that many games got this kind of a treatment where you would have a separate release of the game just for competition's sake to see how fast or how good you are at the game. So it's very interesting that Donkey Kong Country got this kind of treatment. And actually, I don't think I even need the tire, right? Okay, maybe I do. I want to go up there really quick because you know what? I'm wasting too much time, so now I can't. I don't want to die either, but I'm getting kind of close to that. Oh, jeez, I just looked in the eyes of death. Thy name is Buzzer. Or whatever the bee enemies are called. Alright, now is my chance to swap. They don't freeze the timer when you're swapping your character, so you have to take in mind that. The timer pretty much doesn't stop for anything in this game, so you need to be on your toes at all times. So be very careful of that. And I have just a little bit of time left. Come on, no! I almost made it past that. Okay, at least start the next level. Yes, did it. Alright, so we end off. Oh wow, this is World 3, isn't it? This is interesting. So as you see, the game pretty much freezes up. So this is as far as I got. And that's actually pretty good, because I didn't know this level was even in the game. So there you go. First time going through, I got about 2,500 points. That's pretty good. But besides that voice crack, let's see how well I do if I'm just going for points alone and not speed. Alright, here we go. Now let's play this for points to see how many points I can get in 5 minutes. No matter how you're playing this, whether it be speed or by points, it's always best just to play as Diddy Kong, because Diddy Kong is the faster of the two, so you can cover more ground in a short amount of time. Now I know I want to head into the bonus levels this time if I can. Like this one here, I know it's a good one to try because, well, it's a bunch of bananas and an extra life. I remember seeing online somewhere that there was a little extra hidden life up on the top of this area, but I can never seem to get it to work. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip that. And let's go ahead, kill all of those enemies, get the K. And I want to go a little faster because there's a nice little trick if you go ahead and do a cartwheel slash little roll with DK or Diddy, depending on who you're playing as, then you actually can speed through those little sections even faster. It's kind of funny. Alright, there we go, another bonus. One of the easiest bonuses ever in the Donkey Kong Country game. I'll talk about more of that when I get into my own Let's Play, but oh well. Mention it here while I can, right? Careful of the bees. Get the checkpoint. Careful of the bee, and that was not being careful at all. Well, at least there's another DK barrel right next to it. Oh, nice. 2 for the price of 1. That usually happens, though. Each banana does equivalent up to 1 point, so sometimes it's worth getting bananas, sometimes it's not, so take that with caution, I guess, but if the bananas are pretty easy to grab, like these here, I'll go ahead and go for them. Or if they're bunches of bananas like that, then yeah, I find it worth it. How many points do you get from killing an enemy? It's about 10 or so. I can't tell with that because I was getting an extra life while killing enemies, so that didn't help me at all. I could go for letters here, but I say no. Oh, what the heck? That was weird. Usually if you're rolling the one of the armadillos, you're supposed to knock it back, but that time, didn't count. It's kind of annoying. I don't like trying to fight those guys if I'm Diddy, just because Diddy is not built for fighting enemies that take more than 1 hit. He really isn't. Alright, come on. Just for speed's sake, actually now thinking about it, I could have just killed myself here and respawns me all the way out. So I kind of wasted some time. And they take away all the animal tokens here, so because of that, now I'm going to waste my time with where those animal tokens are placed. And I'm not going to waste my time on the 1-up minigame. I will get the G, because it does give me some points. And kill the armadillo on my way out. Here we go. This is probably going to be the last level I do, because 2 minutes trying to get points. Yeah, I can see myself pretty much stopping here. It doesn't give me that much time. But this is really an interesting concept, and I wish I would have known about this game when I was younger, because if I knew that there was a Donkey Kong Country version out there that was built just for competition's sake, I would love to play it as a kid. I would love just to go to whatever places they would hold the competitions for this game and compete. That would have been very fun. There were rules just like how the Smash Bros. Competitions are now, where you can't do certain things. I think maybe one of the rules was you can't play a stage more than once, or you might have been able to, but I don't know all the rules for it just because I just started to learn about this not too long ago. And by not too long ago, I mean before recording this video, actually. Because this was a nice little interesting idea that popped in my head, and I decided, let's go ahead and try this little game out, see how well it works for a challenge. So I want to do a little bit of research behind it, because I had this game sitting on an SD card for months. Actually, not even for months, for years almost. And I haven't picked it up in so long. But I thought it was a ROM hack for the longest time, because it just feels like a ROM hack, because this is what ROM hack games actually are like. They change up the formula of the game, but they pretty much keep it at the same premises and same kind of physics, control, graphics, everything. So, I honestly thought for the longest time that this was just a ROM hack. So I was trying to see if there was an updated version, since ROM hacks usually update themselves within a few months of span, or, well, depending on the ROM hack. But, nope. Official game. I found that out from research. So, it's a good thing I decided to look this up, because I wouldn't have known otherwise. I'm just now passing the same points that I had when I actually just sped through the game as fast as I could. So, that's not good. Oh well, we're almost done anyways. We only have like 10 more seconds, so at least I got myself a big bonus in the end. See if I can finish the level. Yes, I did. Wow, what do you know? And just kill the bee for fun, and get the bananas. Ooh, I got another death end, so there you go. That's Donkey Kong Country Competition in a nutshell. Got about 3,000 points that round, so it was just a nice little thing I wanted to show off. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time.